Alright, welcome back to Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I think we're in for a painful day for me. We're in Borrelia Fortress. I really hate an upcoming boss fight. It's like my one distinctive memory from playing this game forever ago was how much I hate this boss fight. Watch it be like a breeze today. I hope it is. I hope it is. I've definitely just jinxed myself. But you never know. It could be an easy time. Probably not. It could happen. What am I doing? I'm just reading. I vaguely remember speaking to all of these people. I guess we're just talking to people. Let's just go through the store. Hey. This is the first hangar, where we keep our tanks. Yeah, I believe I noticed. Every soldier in the 5th Armored Division knows it back and front. Be sure to take a good look around. I did, in fact, see many tanks. Can I go out the store? Oh, I can. I can just leave. Wow. They walk partially past each other before saluting to one another and then continue on their way. They couldn't salute when they're facing each other. They have to... That's so odd. Is that how saluting works? I actually don't know. I thought it would make sense when you're within view of one another to salute, not pass each other and then do it. I can't believe the size of this place. Oh, given that uniform, you must be one of the students from Thor's. Feel free to look around all you like, but try to stay out of our way. We're all incredibly busy at the moment. So if you don't mind, I'd ask you to make your way to the corridor over there instead of hanging around here. Understood, thank you very much. Might as well head over there. Okay. I'm here now, I guess. Wherever here is. What am I meant to be doing so that I don't accidentally do that? It doesn't say. That's fine. How's it gonna not tell me my, like, current objective? That's so weird. Hi. Oh, you're one of those students from Thor's, aren't you? Don't wander off on your own or anything. The security guy said I could be here. He told me I could be here. And now you're calling him a liar? Security's on high alert because of the trade conference. Yeah, I bet. We're working some pretty rough shifts already, so we don't need you causing any extra trouble. These people, first they try to poison me with that weird meat cube and fake bread. And now they try to make me feel like a piece of trash. Guys, are you okay? I'm just kind of shocked by how different the atmosphere is. My atmosphere here is, I swear I can talk, from Zender Gate. Well, it is a major military base right on the border of Crossbell. I never imagined it'd be quite this big though. This place is such a departure from Zender Gate that I can hardly believe that this is the same military. Although perhaps this is the true face of the Imperial Army. Perhaps it is. Do you have anything else to say? This fortress is a massive departure from the image I've had of the military up until now. It's a reality I can accept, but one that I pray Nord will never have to face. Yeah, it'd be really unfortunate if Erebonia just decided to overtake you by force instead of just letting you live your lives. That'd be really unfortunate, wouldn't it? Definitely not a thing they would ever do, though. This fortress is the very definition of oversized, and that's ignoring the excessive display of military power. I imagine that the posturing is meant to show the Croyzen Provincial Army that they could crush them on a whim. You're saying they made this place so ridiculously large to be like, haha, Croydon Provincial Army, I'm bigger than you. I could beat you up whenever I want. But no. Just no. I forgot what this place probably means to you and your family. I suppose. While I don't agree with my father's actions, I can't say I'm comfortable with this fortress's presence either. In fact, I find it hard to believe that anyone could sleep peacefully near a fortress like this. Yeah. How do you think Crossbell feels? But you're right, Eustace. They did all this for your, Croydon Provincial Army. You're right. Wait, anything else to say? If the soldiers and weaponry weren't enough, the railway guns trained on Crossbell don't bode well either. Especially when you realize that the Blood and Iron Chancellor himself chose where to point them. Any excuse to flaunt his power. Hey. Aw, I guess you can't see it from here after all. We'd be able to see it from where the railway guns are, but they'll get mad if I get too close to them. What are you up to now, Milliam? You know that huge Orcus Tower where they're holding the trade conference? Yes, I do, intimately. I've spent very much time there. Very, very much time. I'm trying to get a good view of that. Well, they haven't unveiled it yet, so it's still just a giant building under a tarp that somehow disappears into nothingness. Oh yeah, they mentioned it in the Imperial Chronicle on the radio. Can you actually see it from all the way over here? That'd be incredible. Would I ever lie to you? Yeah. I wish I could have gone with Gramps instead of being stuck on some stupid field study. Why did you join Class 7 then? Speaking of which, they're going to be holding the keynote session there tomorrow. I wonder what they'll be talking about during it. Most people are thinking it's just so they can decide on finance rules and stuff for Western Zemuria. But I think it's really going to end up being about who Crossbell belongs to. Knowing Gramps, he might even try to get Crossbell to become a part of Erebonia. There's no might about that. Seriously? The prince is gonna be there too, so he'll probably just try to shake everybody up a bit. Unbelievable. Toa's there too, though, so here's hoping things go well. Oh man, I wanted to go to Crossbell too. They've got a theme park there and everything. Gramps and Lecter are so lucky. You should have switched places with Lecter. Made Lecter go to high school and you go with the Blood and Iron Chancellor. What is with that kid? You don't want to know. I knew we'd be getting visitors from Thor's, but they're older than that, right? How'd she even get in here? Magic. How do I get back? Will walking this way magically put me back? It so won't. How do I get back? Hopefully we're not stuck here. That would be unfortunate. Okay, well this side doesn't have a ropey rope, so let's just return to the fortress. Okay, so we can go to the freight platform, or we could go up to the command area. Let's go to the freight platform. Sounds like it could be interesting. Hi. I said hi. Talk to me? Hello? The train schedules have all been changed up while the trade conference is going on. It's supposed to be a special security measure. But really, all it's done is put us on edge. Oh, here's container 32A. Why can't they ever deliver these things on time? Because they want to stress you out. Why not? Guess you're a visitor. Try not to wander anywhere that's off limits. Things are pretty crazy right now. Ain't a soldier here who wouldn't leap at the chance for a full night's rest. Huh, where did this container come from? I don't remember anyone ordering it. Oh no. Could this container be housing some things we're gonna see later today? Past noon already? No wonder I'm starving. The military exercise has really upped our workload. I just want to get this over with and grab a bite to eat. Y'all are crazy for looking forward to that food. That air quotes food. I don't even know what I would eat out of that. I guess the soup looked edible. And maybe the slices of cheese. The end. I heard about the fortress from my father, but seeing it in person really drives home its incredible scale. Oh yeah, your father helps train the Imperial Army in swordsmanship, doesn't he? I can see why he's so busy. If he's going around training all the soldiers in places this massive. Indeed. I feel like the reality of that is finally sinking in for me as well. I have no idea how his teachings are actually being applied, though. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to find out during today's military training exercise. I'm looking forward to it. I expect some of the soldiers in this fortress have been trained by my father. Perhaps today's military exercise will give us a chance to see them put their training to use. Maybe. The soldiers here seem pretty well trained. Pretty well equipped, too. Like you'd expect from the Empire's biggest fortress. You need to put in some serious prep time if you wanted to topple it. Fee? I'm not sure that's something you should say within earshot of the soldiers. Old habits die hard. And you probably have bombs on you too, don't you? I don't think you ever leave home without them. So that's Major Nightheart of the 4th Armored Division, huh? In his time serving under Lieutenant General Craig, I hear he's come to be considered one of the Army's top 2 most promising young officers. And he's actually pretty handsome, if I say so myself. Okay, this guy's a fanboy. I'd bet anything he flies right up the ranks. Hello, Grumpy. Welcome to Street. Where am I going? Oh, this is just the freight platform. Is this where I came from? No, this is a different floor. This place is so confusing. Okay. You've only been granted permission to explore certain parts of the left wing. Everywhere else is off limits. Don't tell me how to live my life. If it's any consolation, there's not much worth seeing in the right wing, to be honest. It's mostly just storage rooms. Are you gonna tell me I can't go in? It's locked. There's no way to explore past here. Whatever. Okay. We could go up again, which does lead us to some people. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. The way this map is layered, and if you don't look at it at a specific angle, you can't tell that two things are in fact not touching. They're just on different floors. Very confusing. I don't want to talk to you yet. That might progress the story, and I don't want to do that. Briefing room? Hey, Sarah. Oh yeah, Toval gave me a call about what happened in Legram. So you had a mechanical monster show up outside the city limits? Yep. Toval looked pretty concerned when we first mentioned it to him too. Do you know anything about them? Well, I'm no stranger to the group that makes them. They go by the name Ouroboros. Oh, I think this might be the first time we're hearing officially about Ouroboros. I mean, obviously we've dealt with Phantom Thief B, but this is the first time I think they've said Ouroboros. Nighthide is crying on the inside because I won't talk to him yet. We really do like to bully Nightheart in this game. I'm still upset we made him sit alone at a lunch table last time. That is so rude. One person could have sat with him. There's a secret society of sorts that acts in the shadows all across the continent. A secret society? We don't know how many members there are, what they're capable of. Honestly, we don't know much about them at all. Oh, I guess we did also meet the Lance Maiden, so we're meeting Ouroboros. What we do know is that they have access to technology more advanced than the most cutting-edge research institutes. And that they've been behind several crises that have threatened to shake the foundations of entire nation-states. And these are the people who made those monsters? If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd find it hard to swallow. But there's no denying what we saw out there. Well, you don't need to come to grips with it just yet. Are you telling me I won't have a confrontation with them in this game? I guess that's something. I don't think I could handle having to deal with Campanella again. Yet. We call the mechanical monsters like the one you guys fought archaisms. And lately, it seems like an awful lot of them have made their way onto the black markets. There's been one sighting after another these days, all over the Empire and beyond. That's so weird. So you go through the struggle of buying a robot off of the black market, and then you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna set it free out into the world, and it'll just do whatever. I don't really care what it does, but it's out there. Goodbye, robot. Did I spend billions of dollars on you? Probably. Whatever. Is what it is. Hello, Larsic. Welcome to the stream. Wow, that's heavy. Does that mean there's a chance they might be plotting something here in Erebonia? Just in your opinion, I mean. Well, that's the tricky thing about them. It doesn't necessarily mean that at all. There have been cases where we know they put archaisms out into the wild purely to test their abilities, for example. Still, it's something to keep in the back of your mind, at least. Right. I'll be sure to let the others know, too. Honestly, as if we don't have enough to worry about with the terrorists out there and the two factions at each other's throats. She'd just play innocent, too, even if I tried to press her about it. Who, do you mean? Just talking to myself. Who are you talking about? You're talking about Claire? Anyway, you just focus on your field study right now, or are you talking about Million? Or neither. Between this fortress and the training exercise you'll be observing this afternoon, you'll have a front row seat to see what the military is all about. Understood, instructor. Okay. That was interesting. Someone in this room. What's this? Guest room. I think that's where we started. Other guest room. Oh, hey, Emma. You're not out on a tour? What is... Okay. The table's hitbox was preventing me from approaching Emma. Really weird. Oh, are you taking a rest, Emma? I did take a short walk around, but everything about this fortress is so imposing. It made me feel a little faint. I feel you there. Looking at Emma now, it's hard to believe she's the same person who almost single-handedly guided us through that castle. But see, the castle was imposing, right? But at least it was attractive. This place is ugly. Reed? Nah, never mind. But there is one thing that's been bugging me lately, ever since we arrived in Legram. I feel like just out of the corner of my eye, I catch glimpses of this small black shadow following us. Nope, it's all in your head. You've seen nothing. But ever since we got to the fortress, I haven't seen it. Really? Maybe you were possessed by something. Possessed? Yikes, that's kind of an unsettling thought. It is, isn't it? I'm glad I told her to go back when we reached Keldic. Interesting. This fortress is so vast, I could see myself getting lost if I'm not careful. Oh, I'm permanently lost in this place. I'm glad I didn't bring her along. What is it?